Hi everybody, I'm Susan Paget and I'm from thechangeguru.net, and I've got a question for you today for my weekly vlog. Is there a habit that you'd like to break? Is there something going on in your life that you're a little bit of a slave to and you just want to ditch it once and for all? Well, if so, you come to the right place today, because I would like you to join me on a coffee break. A few times a year, I feel the need to really take a break from caffeine. Now, I am only a one-a-day coffee girl. It's really no big deal, but the only thing is I really like my coffee nice and strong. I like to smell good. I like to really taste good. And after a few months of drinking that cup of coffee, I always start to feel like, ugh, this is making my mouth taste terrible. It's not really giving me the kick that I like anymore. And basically, I just don't like being a slave to this thing. So what I'll do, and usually it coincides with the change of seasons, not quite sure why, but I will just take a little bit of a break from it. I do it in a really moderate way, and it just kind of sets my body back. I always feel really good for having done it, just clearing a little bit of caffeine out of my system. And this time around, I thought it would be really cool to invite you along to join with me. Now, the thing is, if caffeine is not an issue for you, maybe there's something else that's just dragging you down and you don't need in your life, and you know it, and you just need someone to kind of kick you up the bum a little bit and get you to join in and give it a go and ditching it. So for you, it might be another kind of food. Maybe it's chocolate, or maybe it's cheese, or maybe it's gluten, or maybe it's just too much alcohol. Whatever, something consumable that you kind of know that you should just take a little bit of break from. You can apply that instead of coffee. Or, you know, maybe it doesn't even have to do anything with food. Maybe you have people in your life that are dragging you down. You need a little bit of a break from them. Maybe you just do the internet too much and you know you need to step away and just devote a little time away from it. Same thing with television. Maybe you're just watching far too much TV and it is not serving you at all right now. So you can tweak my little coffee break in any way that works for you, but the principles are the same. Now, here's 3 cool reasons why I'd like you to join in with me. The first thing is, it's a moderate program. It is only 5 days, so I go 5 days no coffee, and then I have 2 days where I can, if I want to, 2 days during the week where I can have my 1 cup. And the reason why I do this is because my husband and I really love having our cup of coffee together on our Saturdays and Sundays. It's kind of like our bonding. It's our little bit of a date. And frankly, I'd rather have my little bit of bonding time with my husband than sticking to my no coffee thing. Often what'll happen though is I'll just kind of be so into it where I will decide, I'll just have a cup of tea with you, and that's completely fine. But I just allow myself the opportunity to have 2 days during that week where I can't have my usual 1 cup of coffee. I'm not talking a lot of coffee. I'm just talking 1 cup of coffee. So 5 days no caffeine, 2 days I'm allowed to. Whether I choose to not is another story. The second thing is that going on this coffee break with me is a very cool, easy way of showing you how you can make change in a very moderate, sensible way. So it's not a cold turkey situation. It's just a gentle way of changing your mind, changing your mindset, and also seeing what you're capable of. The third thing is it gives you an opportunity to connect with yourself, to connect with your intuition. And at midlife, we're getting so many messages that this gives you a little bit of sensitivity in just drilling down on what your body is trying to tell you. And for some people, that is something they've been doing all their life, and for others, it's a skill they need to learn. So there's those 3 things. Now, the cool thing about this, there's no cost. It's just a community thing. I'll be posting, for the next 5 weeks, I'll be posting my weekly vlog, but it'll be about this. So I'll be taking you through my process and giving you lots of tips. These videos will have their own playlist called Take a Coffee Break that you can use anytime that you want to just amend your ways, you know, change your ways through the year. You can just look this up and I'll take you through it. I'll also be posting on Facebook and also sending out some emails. So that's all you need to do is just come on over to my Facebook page at facebook.com/Susan Paget, or sorry, facebook.com/thechangeguru.net. I'm so excited about my coffee break that I just can't even think right now. Come over to my Facebook page and just send me a little message, and I will put you on my newsletter list, and that will give you some instant tips that you can use just through your email to keep you motivated during this time. What do I get out of this time when I've done it before, when I've taken a break from coffee? You know, in a strange way, it makes you feel more awake. I feel clearer. I also like the idea of having control over my mind, having control over the things. I like being mindful of what I put into my mouth and into my body. And taking this little break, changing this little habit, allows me to just observe myself and allows me to strengthen my muscles of control, strengthen my mindset. So it goes beyond just taking a break from caffeine. It's kind of a little bit of a process. It's a journey, and I would love to share that with you. All right, so your task for this week, what I would like you to do is think of one thing that you'd like to give up. For you, it may be the coffee, which is fantastic because we'll all be on the same page, or maybe it's something else. So I'd like you to really drill down and think about what is making you a slave right now. What's just controlling you? What do you have to do every day at a certain time? Or what are you doing that's making you go, oh, I wish I wasn't doing this right now. Why am I doing this right now? Let's break that habit. I want to help you do it. All right? So that's your task for the week. Think of one thing you'd like to change. And next week, I'm going to talk to you about how we move into taking a break. All right, I look forward to going through this with you. Come and visit me at The Change Guru at thechangeguru.net and get on my newsletter. You can also listen to me on Blog Talk Radio at blogtalkradio.com/thechangeguru. And again, like me on Facebook at facebook.com/thechangeguru.net. All right, I look forward to seeing you as we take a coffee break. Bye for now.